So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is another video about a best practice that you can follow while you're loading your products in your trailer, container, right, whatever it is. So it's very, very important to do a great job loading, right? I mean, obviously you guys did a great job picking the product, boxing the product and then nicely stacking them in pallets, and then the pallets are shrink wrapped now and ready to go. So it's very important to load them also perfectly, right? Because while the truck or the trailer is going, there are a lot of bumps on the road, a lot of crazy traffic, crazy drivers, a lot of traffic, and the truck could go steep uphill, steep downhill, right? I mean, I've driven so much in the Tennessee area. I mean, it's all mountains and all kinds of things happen. So when all these happens, there are G forces that act on the merchandise that you have shipped, which could shake the product, tilt the product, right? Sometimes if you have really, really expensive SKUs, these unnecessary, shakings and things like that. I mean, even though the truck or the trailer might have the best shock absorber, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So your product might get damaged, or it might not arrive in the condition that it should have arrived at the destination, right? So it's very important to make sure they're loaded correctly, right? So one another best practice while you're loading the product is using something called air pillows, or the dunnage pillows, or the vinyl pillows, right? And these are big pillows, not the small ones that we put inside a box. I mean, those are small air pillows that we put inside the box to make sure the product doesn't shake and move and keep shaking, right? So like that, these are big pillows that are sometimes even 6 feet by 4 feet, 6 feet by 2 feet, 3 feet, and they keep these pillows nicely between pallets, so the pallets don't shake and cause unnecessary damage or unnecessary moving and tilting and things like that, right? So it's very important to use these pillows. And again, right, if you're coming from the 3PL world, probably know that already. Those are very, very important because they prevent that movement. They snugly pack the item, and these are big pillows, and you can put a inflator like a pump and pump that, like you've probably seen that in the air beds that sometimes we might have bought in our life. So like that, you can put in those pillows and then inflate them using a pump, and then inflate it pretty fast, like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and it's nicely stays between the two pallets, and make sure the pallet doesn't shake or fall, or and then on top of it you can even add a loading bar, or a tie bar, or a load bar, or a cargo bar, right, to secure that even tightly. And you can decide, right? I mean, please, it's only a recommendation. It's not a advice, and it's just a best practice. So you got to think and figure out if it makes sense for your situation. It might make sense in some LTL scenarios. It might not make sense in some LTL scenarios. It might make some in FTL scenarios. It might not make sense in some FTL scenarios. So, that's a great tool to have, when you're shipping these, especially expensive products, right? Expensive products that are going, far off places, and that you want to secure pretty tightly, and want to make sure that is, delivered in the state that you would like to, get it delivered, without shaking, without movement, without, any type of damage whatsoever for these products. So check out these again. Uline has these products in their website, and you just have to go and Google the vinyl air pillows, or pillows for LTL shipping, or pallet, to protect the pallets from moving and shaking and things like that. You can Google and figure it out. It's not rocket science. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and please, like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know in the comments. And if you want anything else that you would like to see, we'll be happy to make a video about that. And we are constantly adding videos to our YouTube channel. Subscribe and check them out, and learn from there. Hopefully this is beneficial and you learn something new. Thank you.